It's 1987. The fastest production car in America has no V8, no chrome, no heritage badge. It's a Buick. And General Motors is lying about how fast it actually is. They rated it at 276 horsepower. Not because that's all it made, because if the real number got out, it would embarrass the Corvette. Only 547 were built. Every single one was black. Car and driver tested it. The headline read, "Lord Vader, your car is ready. 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. Quarter mile in 13.5 at 102 miles per hour. Faster than Ferrari, faster than Lamborghini, faster than anything wearing an American badge." And then GM killed it. Quietly, without ceremony. 37 years later, Kendrick Lamar stood on the hood of one in front of 120 million people. And the world finally asked, what was this car? The story begins on a NASCAR track in 1981. Buick was a brand for doctors and grandmothers. Nobody expected speed. Nobody expected anything. Then Darrell Waltrip put a Buick Regal on the Winston Cup circuit. Buick's general manager, Lloyd Roos, saw an opportunity. Buick needed to escape its reputation. The street car would carry the name of the championship, the Grand National. But there was a problem. GM had rules, internal politics. The Corvette was GM's performance flagship. No other car in the family could challenge it, not officially. So Buick's engineers found a loophole. Not a V8, a turbocharged V6, smaller displacement. Technically not a threat to Corvette. Officially. The first Grand National arrived in 1982. Just 215 cars. Modest power. A statement of intent, not of speed. But Buick wasn't finished. 1984. The Grand National returned, all black. Turbocharged V6, now standard. 200 horsepower, then 235, then 245. Every year, Buick pushed harder. By 1986, car and driver recorded something extraordinary. The Grand National hit 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. Quicker than a Lamborghini Countach. Quicker than a Ferrari Testarossa. Quicker than a Porsche 928 from a Buick. With a V6. The engineers understood what they had. The turbo 3.8-liter responded to boost like nothing else on the market. Reliable, tunable, brutally effective. The key was the torque. 330 pound-feet arriving low in the rev range. No waiting, no buildup. You pressed the accelerator and the car moved immediately. But 1987 was the last year of the G-body Regal. The platform was being retired. Buick had one final year to make a statement. They called ASC McLaren. Yes, that McLaren. 547 cars were pulled off the Grand National line before completion. Sent to McLaren's facility in Michigan. Upgraded with a larger Garrett turbocharger, ceramic impeller, expanded intercooler, reprogrammed ECU, reinforced transmission, and revised suspension. The result was classified. Buick rated it at 276 horsepower. Independent dynos showed closer to 300. Torque estimated between 380 and 420 pound-feet. They called it the GNX, Grand National Experiment. Here's what GM never said publicly. The 276 horsepower rating was not an engineering one. It was a political one. Inside GM, there was one rule that never changed. The Corvette leads. No Buick, no Pontiac, no Oldsmobile would officially outperform Chevrolet's flagship. The GNX ran the quarter mile in 13.5 seconds at 102 miles per hour. The 1987 Corvette C4 ran 14.5 seconds at 95 miles per hour, nearly 2 seconds slower. The GNX was faster, rubber of 1987 could not fully harness the torque. Enthusiasts who knew how to launch it and manage the boost were running numbers the factory would never acknowledge. At the end of 1987, GM discontinued the Grand National. The G-body platform was gone. The program ended without a successor, without a replacement, without a word. 547 cars. That was it. The fastest American production car of its decade retired in silence.